win from SIFT feature creating deals. REISift owner records feature revealed a second deal that I didn't know. Closed on a deal a few months back. That was the end of the story. Went back to audit and check owner records of the deal, and it showed that owner had a second property down the street, now about to sign contract on it. Hell yeah. Yeah, actually, on that same note, that's freaking dope, by the way. We had yesterday during Ninja Hour, I called a record that was a lead. And if you go back and watch the Ninja Hour, what you'll see is that he ends up giving me his wife's number to call to talk to about the price. Okay. We ended up having the wife's number, but it was tagged, or the status was a wrong number inside of my system. So I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, I told him, I was like, yeah, we called your wife. She said we had the wrong number. He defended her by saying, well, you're probably calling asking for me, so technically you had the wrong number. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't going to go into the details like we always ask. Well, do you know anybody about this property at this address, yada, yada, yada. And so because I have the activity log, though, and I have the full picture of the owner profile, I was like, I looked at the activity log. I was like, wait, we didn't call the about this property. So I looked at the owner profile and seen another property that was labeled as not interested. And so I opened up that property and then noticed that, ironically, it was the property that he was at while I was on the phone. He was doing some repairs on. And I noticed that we had called that property was a mobile home. So while we've been testing Smart Dialer, okay, they're calling through mobile homes. And so I went to the record and noticed that it was from Smart Dialer. When the Smart Dialer grabbed the conversation when it switched over to the wrong number, they never even talked to her. She picked up the phone. She was like, hello. And they're like, hello. And then like they all both stopped talking and then they hung up, but the person still marked it as a wrong number. So guess what I was able to do? Send that recording to the person that had the phone call. I was like, yo, what the hell? Does this sound like a wrong number to you? It was a no answer. Why did you mark it as wrong number? And fix that gap in the business. But now we have two correct numbers to those people, and they own like 50 properties around the area, and they're looking to sell 2 duplexes in Pensacola and 1 property up in Crestview. Yeah, so pretty interesting stuff. 1 contract signed, going to be a novation, and getting another sign on 7/5 that works as a flip, burr, or rental. Dope. Sweet.